Right, let's start a new event. Justice runs the night. So there's gonna be justice and running in the night, I guess. Let's see what happens. We'll start the event with... Guess we'll do Ingrid first. and both of them are investigators of the Chinese Union. Okay. Alright, let's get the briefing over with before we begin our mission. Alright, this time our mission is a covert operation to investigate the contraband that is said to be in the hands of a criminal syndicate in Minihama, a small town in Japan. Originally, missions that involve Japan's internal affairs are dealt only by Japanese government organizations, like Gosha. But a Chinese criminal syndicate smuggled contraband of the demon realm into China from Minihama before. I was told the syndicate was wiped out, but there are still some Chinese criminals active in Minihama. So there's also the matter of the culprit's extradition. What I mean is, with an investigator from the Chinese Union cooperating, it'll be easier to gather information. And in case something happens, there's a good chance we can handle it more flexibly. Ah, that's why I was chosen. Goodness, even so, I didn't know you could bring Lan here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but she's quite competent and famous. I believe it only make the undercover mission more difficult if anyone finds an investigator from the Chinese Union is here. It's funny you should say so. Maybe you forgot after enjoying your happy life in Japan, but your status as an investigator is still valid, you know. In terms of competent and famous, you're far more. Oh, shut up. That was inevitable ever since I was partnered with you. Well, that was harsh. You put all the blame on me. That makes me sad. Boo-hoo. Stop fake crying. My god, you haven't changed at all. Easy. Just don't start a fight in a small place like this. Think of it this way. It was a necessary measure to complete the mission with no problems. Besides, it's better not to procrastinate if they're related to the demon realm. I can agree with the Chinese Union involvement as long as we can solve the problem fast. Well, the mission has so many uncertainties, so whenever we have information, we can update the details. Both of you, don't let your guard down and focus on the mission. Oh, look who's talking. You're the one in danger since you can barely fight. True. Can I ask a question? Sure, what is it? Not really a question, but I'm wondering why you, the captain of the task force, are participating in this mission. It's not that important. I understand the contraband might have come from the demon realm, but isn't the mission only about retrieving it? Sue and I are more than enough to analyze the situation and make decisions. It will be a waste of time having to wait for orders on every move when quick decisions is needed. I believe having too many commanders on the scene will only bring confusion. Are you still on that? We've been through that before. We departed, haven't we? It's so unlike you to bring up something that we've already discussed. You wonder why I participated in this. I know that too many commanders can only cause confusion or can be time wasting, but that was what I wanted to talk about. It's quite unexpected for me that a commander level investigator from the Chinese unit is involved in Japanese internal affairs. If they wanted a PLA investigator to be involved, Sue had already been here. It was not comfortable situation for her. It is Lan who is interfering with the operation. That's what Fuma wanted to say. Besides, I didn't volunteer for this. It's something the higher-ups decide. That means at least Asagi, the commander of all Taimanin, saw it as something I needed to be participating in. I just trust her decision to carry out the mission. I apologize. I shouldn't have said this. Enough, Fuma. That's so unlike you. I need to ask, do we need to split teams like this? It's hard to tell if the information is true when it's from a single source. I think some information should be double-checked. Well, that's by the book. I was suggesting to send you alone since I thought you were capable enough to deal with a mere gang from Minehama single-handedly. Thank you for all the trust in me, but alright, I'll see you later then. Sue, are you sure you understand your role? I do. Fuma, don't you dare look over here, unless you want your eyes pulled out. Relax, I don't have a fetish for spying on people changing. Oh, Commander, do you know that the more a woman says no, the more she actually means yes? I don't think that's how it works. Does it? If anyone knows if that's how it works, you can say it in the comments. He wishes, get out. The item from the Demon Realm? Good luck with that. You know, the suits and Taimanins have their eyes on it. Even cigarettes have huge restrictions on them if they're from the Demon Realm. We can avoid the suits if we go underground, but Taimanins, they chase you to the end of the world. One has to be a complete fool to put their hands on items from the Demon Realm. By the way, hello Mamacita. You're beautiful. It's too dangerous for a pretty girl like you. Wanna have it? Why don't we have a good time? Well, that was a smooth transition to flirting. Tuck's hand tried to wrap around her shoulders. Wow, you're a smooth talker. I am interested in the item from the Demon Realm. I love getting luxuries that I can't acquire in this world. Don't worry about the money. Is there any way I can find the special things? It's not as a special thing, but I saw a giant flying horse. What? Is that special enough for you? That was a hallucination you saw when you were stoned as hell the other day. This guy downed a whole bottle of spiritus back then. He was stoned and he probably couldn't tell what was real. Shut up, I'm not as weak person as who gets drunk by a shot of spiritus. I really saw it, a giant flying horse in this night sky. No, people usually get drunk with a shot of spiritus, by the way. How was your liver? It's It's alright. Your body can withstand from the Dean world. That's true. His metabolism is what we have to fear for. I was told there's a woman here no one's ever seen before, and it looks like it's true. What are you snooping around for? Someone more knowledgeable than these boys has come. Doing around, does that mean I found the right person to ask the whereabouts of the special thing? Whoa, that's a risky thing for a pretty lady like you to be asking. Why don't you come with me for some quality time, eh? I don't know what you're talking about. How about forcibly complying? How does that sound? I like the sound of that. I love that sort of stuff. What is this? Woman, powerful as a monster. It's not me, you're just weak. I'm selling gear, but you fight like a bunch of local gangs. I have to say, dirty, dangerous work is not for your clean, pretty hands, right? You should value your life more. Now you can still move, can't you? I didn't hit you that hard. Grab the one who looks like the big guy. By his collar and made him stand. Who gave my information to you? Who do you take orders from? Take me there. Oh, sure. The line was ambushed by the gang in the back alley. Sue, who cooperated with the locals, went undercover as an agent. By the way, these clothes, it's hard to move in them. Not only that, but are my clothes oddly revealing or what? Police SWAT team unit suit. But she wasn't satisfied, even though she was wearing a Taimanin suit underneath. No matter what anyone said, she couldn't help but feel like she was the only one compared to the men around with the real SWAT team. I think they were messing with me. I guess this is really the right swan, but still, it just feels off. Adding another field agent at the last moment will only cause more confusion at the scene, and she's from the Ministry of Public Safety? Why are their high-ups getting involved when we're just busting a smuggler? Hey, she might hear you. I already did in their defense, having an additional field agent, so somebody can cause confusion. Sorry about that. I gotta go. I need to evacuate the civilians. I'll be alright. Just doing your job. Understood. It's clear. It looks like a large case operation is about to begin. Special forces are all over the streets, and the police prioritize evacuating civilians. I was worried you were going to join another troops mission, but it turned out well. Anyway, have a look at this information. Footage of a mission briefing drawn by a high-ranking official of the Minamahama police. Apparently it was a while before Sue joined them undercover. It showed the gang acting underground in Minamahama has begun spinning out of control, so they were considering deploying the police force of the Ministry of Public Safety, or so it seems. I just so happened to go undercover in the form of being dispatched from the MPS. Is this being lucky or unlucky? Perhaps I confused the Minamahama police. Sounds plausible, but it's something to say to people who join gang as adults. It's not like they're a group of juvenile delinquents. You're right. Maybe we can say he's too optimistic if he truly believes in what he said. But despite that, he's acting strange. I'm not sure he has something else in mind. I'm not sure yet. MPS-chan, you were watching the briefing? Yes-chan. What a strange way to call me. Well, suddenly I'm in the middle of an operation on the first day of my deployment here. That old guy, he's from around here. Those gang members are his old acquaintances. Maybe that's why there are a lot of rumors going around. They say he quietly covers up cases involving minors, or that he's protecting certain people behind the scenes. Is it often that he gives orders like this? He always does. He wants to keep the comfortable environment, doesn't everyone? I see. So he's obviously a corrupt cop. In the meantime, the briefing footage playing on the device ended. I'm not sure whether what he said is reasonable, or if it's just words. What a confusing briefing. You're right, and that's why it is hard for us to do our job here. We would have done our best if we were diligent. For crying out loud, the higher-ups only try their best to cover things up. And people report to us ridiculous things like they saw a pumpkin-headed giant. And now the gangs. Everything's so messed up. I sense killing intent. Could it be the gang? Oh, I did receive word from Lon that the gang was on the move, so it's probably that. Focus on your mission with the special force and be careful. I'll be fine, no worries.
Action Taimanin, Mail! Mugen Hoe!
That's... He was at the front lines of the special force. I didn't realize that there were people who were pretended to fight each other. Officer from the briefing. Would there be more than just those in high positions working with the enemy? Contraband, robbing police in Minahama, becoming a pain in the ass. Working with the police is going to be difficult. Heck, why is she so strong? Go and call her. Her? Right, Japanese gang members call elites that way. An elite member from your gang isn't going to be the slightest of problems. Seriously, our young men are all so weak. Yang, yep.
Sa, 行きましょう。
this. Completely destroyed them before. Long Hui, I think. I saw that name somewhere in the report. It was a syndicate and used to operate in Yokohama. There are a few familiar faces. See, maybe some remaining members regrouped and built another one. So, she's the government's dog that's been sniffing about. Oh my, how rude. We only just met. I'm not a dog of the government, I'm just a lady looking for a taste of what suits her. Well then, if you'll excuse me. This is nonsense. Can't even catch a girl. No wonder young Long Hui fell apart. Anyway, you're probably looking for the contraband from the team room. Where did you hear about this? It's easy for you to know. It's easy. If you are in the know. There's a route to obtain contraband in Yokohama. So, when did that information get out? I told them not to go babbling about it. Whatever, I'll deal with it later. I'm afraid you made it all the way here for nothing. Contraband, you see, it's underground. So it does deemed around contraband really does exist. Still underground, meaning move them to our area for now. The police have eyes on our distribution routes. Police is on is one thing, but we received word that the MPS is on the move. Information was all made up. How was that leaked? If information is spreading this fast, it might mean that there's a hole to the police. So we brought an outsider who wants to stop all the way here. I like how you understand quickly. Almost to the point that I wish my boys would learn a thing or two from you. If you want the goods to help us secure a smuggling route, I'll ever much about your skills. Help and I'll give it away for cheap. Not for free? No, of course not. It doesn't cost more than free. If you want something, work for it. That's my creed. Since I'm also very much interested in this contraband. Right then, from now on, you will lead us as the capo. I'll let my boys know, so we use whatever facilities you fit. Outside, you just met in charge. Oh yeah, so tanks are necessary. Well, we got a grand dialogue. Not exactly cute. I'm the capo, let's go. So Lan became the capo of the group. He received a special issue communicator in a temporary room, and Fuma had deciphered the communication system, and in a matter of dozen minutes he had completely exposed the gang's information. However, as much as it's a gang, but without countermeasures against hacking, there wasn't even a lot of information that was worth it. There's no information about this contraband, not even a lousy item list. The only useful information was that the gang was a group of about 50 people. There's no way of knowing what the contraband is and where it's located. In that case, it makes the statement, the contraband is still underground, suspicious. He must not be a complete doofus now, that's annoying. It seems as if they are in the fight against the special forces. Is this the job the boss was talking about? He knows this much about their formation and how many men there are. Looks like it's confirmed. They've definitely got them all. It's either they know a lot about the police, or they are in very high position with it. That too. This is it. But is the leader of the gang just going to watch from the sidelines? I don't see his name mentioned. Just how leaders are, like these are. Well, who are you? I'm a nameless passing capo. So you're the MPS dog everyone's been talking about. I guess I shouldn't get on your nerves. Hey, Capo, how did she end up with that position? Wait, what do you mean everyone's been talking about? Those who don't participate in battle and coming out from the front lines. Not just high-rank police officers, but those at the front lines too. Seems as though this mission is confusing to the core. No matter. Leave the MPS dog to me. You guys secure the route. Leave this tiny girl to me, I can take care of her. Tiny, how dare you talk about what I'm insecure of? Ma'am, you handle the kiddo then. You guys too, I remembered your faces. I'll chase you down to hell and make you beg for your life as you tremble. Eek. That was not necessary, was it? Lon just wants to share information because she's trapped. It was a bit. That was quick. Huh. Oh, impressive. Guess he's as good as the dog of the MPS gets. Great lord, take that girl below. She's from the MPS. We're going to have to torture her to find out how she found us. Wait. I'll take this girl. We're gonna have a bit more fun with her. It's going to be difficult, man. She's a dog of the MPS when she'll have crucial information, and we need to get it. So there's no need for that. Looking rather desperate here. Your fight was suspicious. I'm probably the only one who noticed. You two fighting. I bet you two staged it, right? Like it was all rehearsed. It looks flashy, but it was loose and like you guys were sparring. Looks like even small-time gangs like this have a few sharp ones. This is starting to get troublesome. supposed to pretend to fight and leave. Why are you holding us back? Fucking soup, why did you spill the beans? Went through all that trouble of making connections with Popos. Now I'll lose them. Because of stupid little fry and bad acting. Wait, what? Lose your brain if you got one, will you? We're the ones outnumbered, outgunned, and we even lack combat experience. But the Popos are the ones backing away. Why do you think that is? There are too many things that didn't make sense to think about. We were only supposed to pretend to fight, pull out at the right time. That was what was agreed between the higher-ups. I was supposed to let you go, but if you fought like that there, it could have been serious casualty among the Popos. If we were serious, I would win. Yeah, excuse me, but I'm the one talking right now. Why are you getting in the way? Did you want to show off and say I knew it, or something? Or did you want to rack up achievements or something, or what? This is ridiculous. If you're a low rank, just follow the orders from above. Your subordinates must all be imbeciles who can't follow orders. They're not mine. Those who aren't any help are just going to get out of my way. Mr. Valdez, this person? One of them most to be exact. I won't tell you more. You underqualified goons have no right. You remembered her face, right? If you do meet her in the future, don't lay a hand on her, even by mistake. Understood. If you did, go fight the Special Forces. I'll join as soon as I can, so push them back as much as you can. If you decide to interrupt one more time, I will personally take you down to hell. Understood. That was a close one, man. Thanks to Mr. Fuma for quickly coming up with a plan. Somehow it worked. Thanks to you two for acting as well. I just pushed in the idea. Anyway, it looks like you guys can regroup. Scan information and regroup later. We can still operate within the scope of Plan A. It was intentional, but commands for Plan A means we need to be aware of this. Looks good on you though. Shut it. Right, let's get going with Plan A. Suit plan. Keep up the good work. You, the root of all evil. Who was that? So next we'll do Noah, or I guess we'll finish with Sue. So we'll do Noah.
行こうか。
docks, storage area. So this is the contraband. Are we moving this next? Here was another gang member with his goons. After splitting up with Sue, the gang boss had given orders to retrieve the contraband. Thought it was too easy to be true. That bastard, he said the goods are still underground. What a bunch of lies. By the time she noticed, a small shadow fell above and landed, stepping on the gang member next to Lon. Heavy. I'm not heavy. You sure talk a lot of nonsense, don't you? A small shadow shouted Sue and took down the gangsters next to Lon in a split second. Why is the cop that was watching our backs here? So naive, that was obviously a lie. Our real objective was this. Thank you for getting us here. It was very easy. They even gave us the code for the container. Solved it, Sue. I knew it. You were fooling us from the start. They seem pitiful now. Alright, well, we tricked them. Now we just gotta beat them up. The traitor was amongst us. The traitor was among us. Yes, I just met you here today. Me too. I was told to not use it against humans. But I can't help if the situation turns like this. Wait, he's opening the container? Get them, my game-changing weapons. Drones, the contraband these guys are talking about is... weapons? Just gotta defeat all those drones in the warehouse. We won't know for sure, but it seems that contraband from the Demon Realm was just a lie. Or the Demon Realm contraband is something else, and this is just a bait to lure us. Why are the gangs being attacked as well? That's if you look carefully. Some are being attacked from afar, but some aren't, even if they're right next to the drones. I see, so they're just bait, not a strike team. The strike team is just a bunch of local thugs scattered for an illegal part-time job. Who's to spare from cards? We're never going to pay them. Puma tried to reverse hack the location of the boss, but the drones were fierce. It would be easy to just destroy them. The constrained chance of it installed a self-destruct device to prevent information from being leaked. Puma couldn't just destroy them. Maybe it's because it's a state-of-the-art tech. It's taking time to reverse hack. Both of you, please hold on. This much of an advantage is no problem. That's right. I'll have the courage to deal with the situation in a trustworthy manner like a captain. Maybe I can put a stand to their joints. Okay. Is the hacking right on time? No, it was not me. The yell of the cops, something fell from the sky. A strong tremor like an earthquake. With a loud sound behind your backs. What is that thing? It's a mech. What is it? It destroyed the ceiling. Real appearance around the body paused for his troubles, riding a horse-shaped robot with a pumpkin head. The hero of justice, General Halloween, is here. Okay. Hello, General Halloween. I have come to this place to punish you, forces of evil. The robot that calls itself General Halloween hollered, pointed slants at Sue and Loud. What is this thing? Watch out, that thing looks strange, but it didn't get damaged after falling with all that weight. Aha, that's not enough to make a dent in this General Halloween. I have armor that can withstand the magic of a high-ranking demon. Maybe. Whatever it is, what is a powerful robot doing here? You just said justice something just now. I've come here knowing all, that the smuggled products from Minahama's crime syndicates are state-of-the-art UFS military gear. And the gear they smuggled in for the first time is not just a weapon, but a more self-operational military gyro. I can't let the weapon I developed with high effort fall into the hands of evil. I guess a UFS scientist is controlling this robot. Oh. I know what you mean. So how are you all the way here from the UFS? It's really far away, even by pure distance. I pulled some strings. Yikes. I can't say more than that. I'll get scolded again. You have history. I guess you're a real idiot. Who are you calling an idiot? You're speaking to one of the genius scientists of the UFS. Oops. You won't get away with knowing who I am. Let's put aside whether or not they're an idiot or a genius. But as soon as she appeared, she took control of all the drones. Of course, unlike their mother. If I know where they are and can reach them with my signal, I can hack easily to them. But you still lost your drones. I guess the security detail in the UFS is filled with holes. Besides, you even have proof with your own hands that they were easy to hack. Well, I'm a bit of a super genius, that's all. That was not a compliment. Anyways, I won't give up my drones to you. The next part is me giving punishment to the bad guys. Oh, don't tell me. Like she thinks we're the ones who stole the drones. Giddy up, face my blade of justice. General Halloween. Okay. Taking out all the drones. You're pretty strong. But you're nothing but dust in front of my blade of justice of General Halloween. Wait, hold on. Hear us out. Look, the comms, you're trying to confuse me with lies. That won't work for me. What, you completely blocked your comms? You're being too extreme, you self-proclaiming genius scientist. Pity, let's break her a little. She's not listening and attacking us, so there's no choice. count on you to prevent this from becoming an international issue of the UFS. Got it. Your safety comes first. Deal with her. Roger that. Hello, General Halloween. Horse, pumpkin head robot. Oh wait, why there's a second form to this? Okay. Yeah, come over here, General Halloween. Is he healing? Why is he attacking me? Why was he attacking the forklift, of all things? What's going on? Okay. Two of them that timing and attack the body of General Halloween. It can't be. This movement. Demons. No. Taimamins. We better start listening to our people. Even with this attack, all we can do is stop it from moving. Kill me. Huh, we won't. We're here to retrieve the contraband in the first place. However, we mistook it for demonic products. I won't give in to evil, whatever humiliation I go through. Justice will prevail in the end. I won't give in to whatever things you do to me. Even if you take me down here, I will. She really doesn't listen to other people. No, wait. She probably can't hear us because she turned off her comms during the battle. Figuring that out, Sue knocked on the hull of the General of Halloween. Oh, sorry. The comms were off. I turned on the speaker now. That's a relief. Let us explain first. We came here to retrieve the products, not use them. Is that so? We thought these were from the demon realm, but we can't let this dangerous weapon roam around our country anyway. Gosha's Taimamins were just on the move for that reason. They're not dangerous weapons, they're the heroes of justice, a power to keep peace. You might as well just take us for mobilizing with that weird robot, but not destroy it completely to pull you out of here. It's not weird, no understanding this beauty, what normal people. I can get a glimpse of what happens Okay, I can't get a glimpse of what happens inside a genius's brain. I think Sue's pretty much a genius too. I mean, true, I guess. Of course, Sue's a genius. The person inside General Halloween seemed to have let her guard down. Not destroying a robot must have been decisive to her. But I can't forgive the people who were going to use my drones for evil deeds. country where bad guys roam, the hero of justice can't just back down quietly. No, please do. If you make more of a fuss, you can't hide it if that happens. Won't you get punished by your higher-ups in UFS? Their higher-ups complaining about me. I'm used to that, ever since I made this general Halloween with the country's budget. So you wasted taxpayer money on making it... So you wasted taxpayer money on making a general Halloween robot mech to hunt down criminals. Okay, that's funny. I think it's better off if we pretend we didn't hear that. I think so too. Then farewell. Oi, wait for a second there. I said wait, but General Halloween flew into the sky, and Fuma's team went back to the streets of Benihama. Time passed and it was already past 2 a.m., a time when even the plants sleep. A pumpkin-head robot, General Halloween, was looking down on the night streets of Benihama, glistening under the moonlight. Glistening under the moonlight, fighting evil. What's that Sailor Moon song goes by again? I can't forgive them. Using my drones for their evil deeds and messing up the town with violence and corruption. What justice leaves such a tyrant alone? The person inside General Halloween was angry and pointing at the streets of her lands. Why do we have to help the UFS retrieve their stolen products? Then again, basically it was our mission from the start that we're continuing it. To land on both of the shoulders of General of Halloween. Although the products weren't from the demon realm, I can't let that gang, the remnants of Yang Long Hui, roam free for the sake of Minihama's security. Fuma's voice came from the flying drone next to the robot, so we can locate the drones they have and have one more reliable partner, making this the perfect opportunity. Reliable partner, huh? Sounds good. Tell me more. This was not my plan. Come on. Man who wanted to spend time with Sue after finishing a mission quickly shouted it out, but no one cared, not even Sue. Let's go, both of you. Ha. Oh. With that, General Halloween flew. A machine heavier than Sue or Lon, or even Fuma, lit up its boosters and flew into the sky. Sue and Lon were on its shoulders, held in position by both hands, and flew across the night sky with a feeling that they were riding in despair, the despair machine at the theme park. They landed in the middle of Minihama. This machine can operate very precisely thanks to it. We could move without being fatigued. Leave it to me. Could even give a thumbs up. It's got everything, this robot. Oh well. Now let's get this over with, fast. I agree that we can't look over the police corruption, as well as the gangsters. Oh, comrade from foreign lands. I had a belief that you would see things from my perspective. Who are you calling comrade? Now, about our last mission. It's my first time riding a robot. Maybe the despair machine is similar to it. No, I think it's a bit different than I expected. Anyway, I miss this. It makes me happy that I can stand next to you and go on a mission again. What are you talking about, after all this time? Well, I agree, with you. However, the mission isn't over yet. Don't let your guard down. It's the most dangerous when you loosen up. Got it. Well, Fuma can command, communicate, and deal with the unexpected situations. We'll just go on with the mission, trusting him. Judging by his actions so far, he could be trusted, right? Well, this time I'll have to admit. Some high alert, she didn't know that he could be trusted, and if this plan of the mission was actually safe. I see, this plan sounds good. I don't know your face, but you seem like a guy who can manage his missions. It's embarrassing to hear that from Sue, who mutters all the time. Don't listen to this. Close your ears. Pretend you didn't hear that. Now, this mission ends when all go home safe. Cleanse the evil and let's go. You got it. I know. Yes, okay. Commence the operation. And so, the shadow of two people and one robot ran through the moonlight, jumping into the main base of the parent remnants of the Zhonglagui. Alright, and we took down all the criminals, we took down the gang. Everything is hunky-dory. Justice runs the night. That was an interesting event. I did not expect a giant Halloween-themed robot mech. I did not expect a Halloween-themed robot mech for a final boss battle. Oh, we can actually go through the gacha, right? Yeah, we got 45 already. Let's draw 4. Fine, I guess. We got the we got a limited gacha. A limited gacha coin. Okay. Nice. Wait, that's limited gacha coin is the only rare thing in this. Okay.
Konnichiwa. いよいよ任務よ。準備はいい?
Justice runs the night. The outfit is pretty cool. Set 10 bucks reward. Police Special Forces Sue. Alright, so I guess you could get the outfit for Sue. That would be pretty cool.